What's up, fan base?
Welcome back to my channel.
Free to block on again.
Where we are doing part 2 of the series of us cooking stuff while I do makeup at the same time.
What's the name of the series, babe?
Munchies and makeup.
Bang! Let's get it.
So today I let Robert pick what we are going to make, and
I messed up.
And we are going to make a Oreo dirt cake. So that's what we're gonna make. And while the first part is making when we're doing the cake, that's when I'm gonna do my makeup, and I'm planning on doing a full face of makeup today, so I have to be quick. And then we'll be finishing the rest of the cake. Okay, so first thing we have to do is make the cake. And so we have to follow the instructions on the cake box. So there's instructions within the instructions. So first we have to heat the oven to 350 for shiny metal. And that's what we're doing today, is a metal pan. And then we need to grease the bottom only, not the sides.
Okay.
Just the bottom of the 13x9 pan. We forgot the pan stuff again.
Pan stuff?
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
And on bottom and sides.
What? I thought you said just the bottoms.
Grease bottom only of 13x9 pan, or bottom and sides of, so if we use another pan, we have to use the sides.
Okay.
That's weird. Why?
I don't know.
We need to do it. Okay, so now we have to mix together the cake mix, the water, oil, and eggs. So this calls for 1 1/4 cups water, 1/2 cup veggie oil, and 3 eggs. Smooth.
Yes, ma'am. Don't forget to get it out of the corners. Throwback to last week's episode.
If you haven't watched it yet, do it.
Links in bio.
Is it?
I know.
And then
all right, we need Trace eggs.
3 eggs.
Oh, and we've got 5. That's clutch. Ooh.
1 egg.
Plop.
Oh.
Come on.
Yes. Do you think I need that last little?
Should I use the whisk or should I use a fork?
It says mixer or beat vigorously. So yes, that. And then
Plop.
ew.
Let me start mixing this a little bit,
Yeah. That would have been bad.
What do you call a cow with the twitch?
Beef jerky. So you want to beat vigorously by hand for 2 minutes and then pour it into that pan.
Is that how easy it is to make a cake? Why don't people make cakes more often?
And it called for a chocolate fudge cake. Not chocolate, not triple chocolate, even though we almost did go triple chocolate, but a fudge cake.
Gonna need a rubber spatula.
And then for a 9x13, it is 30 to 35 minutes. So we'll start with 30. And if we need to go more, we'll go longer. And hopefully we have to go longer.
So while we're baking this, that's when you're doing your makeup?
Doing my makeup.
So this step, and then we just put like pudding and Oreos on it once it's done, right?
Which, if I don't finish, there is a cooling period. So
don't eat raw batter. It's unhealthy. You guys want to hear another joke? Actually, I don't have any more appropriate jokes, baby girl, so this is on you.
Oh no. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Stop it. Why?
To get to the other side.
You're not putting that on this video. Done preheating.
Why was 9 afraid of 7? No, wait. Why was 8
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Why was 6
7, 8,
afraid
9?
of 7?
Put the cake in the oven, man.
Okay, so once it comes out, I actually have 10 minutes for it to cool. So I could potentially have 40 minutes for a full face. Still not a lot of time for me. I'm not doing lashes today, and I'm not doing like liner on my waterline because I think I'm getting a sty and I don't want to irritate that more. So that'll cut my time out a little, but let's go on and get started.
Gang.
Okay, so I'm here. Like I said, I'm gonna do a full face. I have about 28 minutes in the oven and then 10 minutes for the cooling. So we'll go on and get started. Like I said, full face, let's go. So I'm gonna start with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. As my primer for today. It's my favorite primer. Also, I really like it for full face because it just, I feel like everything sticks and stays in place a lot more with this grippy primer. Next, for foundation, I'm gonna be going in with the Huda Beauty Faux Filter High Coverage one. This is not their new version of it. This is still the old version of it. Should I still be using it? Probably not, but I am anyways. So, oh well. It's also in shade 230 in Macaroon. And I'm gonna go in with a beauty sponge. Now I'm going to be going in with a current favorite of mine for concealers. It is the Dose of Colors Concealer Meet Your Hue shade 5 in Fair. I really like this. It's really creamy and it's full coverage without looking like really thick. So I do like this. I am going to start going to 3 days of a day of work, 3 days a week for work. So I will be able to have time to film. So I am pretty excited about that. And so I'll be able to film current favorites and like updated, and I'll be able to start my back to basics series I want to do, and Tip Tuesdays and all that, all my ideas I'll be able to start doing more of. Now I'm going to be going in with my bronzer. This is my new favorite way of doing it, is with a cream bronzer, and then I put on my powder, and then I do powder bronzer. I just really like the combination of this tone of cream bronzer I have with the current bronzer that I'm really liking, and it just allows me to use less of the powder bronzer, just like less of each product. I really like it. So like last week, I'm going to be going in with the Luxie flat contour brush, and just doing that same technique that I did last time, where I come to the outside of my eye. I start flat, come to the outside, and then turn it sideways to blend it out. We are at 20 minutes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with that beauty sponge and just press over the edges lightly so that it kind of melts the bronzer into the foundation concealer areas, and it's not like a harsh line anywhere. Okay, now we're gonna go in with powder, and the powder I'm using today is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Pound Cake. Still a favorite, been a long time favorite of mine. So we will be using that.
Good job, babe. Looking spicy.
Spicy. We are down to 15 minutes. Okay, now that my powder is on, I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. And my bronzer that I've been really liking lately is the Ilia bronzer in the shade Drawn In. It's their Night Light Bronzing Powder. It's just a really pretty shade. And then on top of the Butter Biscuit Cream, like, it's just really pretty, and it looks really good on my skin tone. So I'm going to be using that. I'm using this brush. It's dirty, but it's dirty from this bronzer. Now that that is done, we are gonna go in with the blush for today. And for today, I'm gonna be going in with a Jouer product. It's one of their duos. The colors are, let's see, Seduce Me and Tease Me, which this one is Seduce Me and then this one is Tease Me. We're gonna go in with a little bit of both and just kind of mix the two together. Now I'm going to be going in with my Jaclyn Hill Mood Light Luminous Powder in the shade Brighten Up. I'm just going to be putting that on the apples of my cheeks just to give it a little bit of a glow. And now I'm going to go in with my actual highlight for the day. Oh, it's the mirror I've been using. The actual Jaclyn Hill palette for it. And I'm going to be going in with Iced and Sparks. These two, let's see. One's more goldy. This one's like a yellow gold. And then this one's like a little rose gold moment. So I'm going to go in with those. Okay, now for my setting spray, I'm going in with the Milani Make It Dewy, which is the same one I used last week. I just really enjoy this one. And we are down to 8 minutes cooking, so 18 minutes before we start again. So now I'm gonna do my brows real quick. I'm not doing them really fancy structured. I'm just gonna fill them in. Okay, so now we are on to the eyeshadow with 6 minutes left and 10 minutes cooling. So I'm going to be going in with the At Forest Sight by it's from ColourPop, and it's the Raw Beauty Christie and ColourPop collab. And it's just so pretty. Like, all these shades are so pretty and like, I love them. So we're going to be going in and doing a look with this today. So I'm going to start, let's see. Do I want to start? Yeah, with this fluffy one, this fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with Old Growth. It's this like dusty mauvey pinky rose color right here in this top corner. I'm gonna put that just in my upper crease. So next I'm going to be going in with Fiddlehead, which is this mossy green color in this bottom corner. I'm just going to put that in my actual crease. "21 seconds in the oven, 10 minutes of cooling." It's a very smooth topped cake. That is beautiful.
That's a very pretty looking cake.
Don't burn me.
Ta-da, cha-ching.
Smooth, and it smells so good. So we're gonna start the timer as soon as he puts it down.
Boom.
10 minutes. So at 4:35. We will start. I think I want to do like a halo kind of eye today. I'm gonna go with this Amanita color, which is this burgundy pinky color right here. And so I'm gonna put that in my outer corner and my inner corner. Now that I have that color done, I'm gonna be going in with the middle to create the halo with this evergreen color right here. And it's like it's almost like a duochrome, because in some lights it's like more blue and it's green and gold. It's just really, really pretty. And so we're gonna be going with that on the middle of the lid. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my under eye, and I'm just gonna use that pink shade, the light pink shade that we used, the Old Growth, and a little bit of the Fiddlehead color underneath. And then this will be done. We have 40 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna add a ColourPop Luxe Oil, lip oil. It's just the clear one, just so that I have something on my lips. 7 seconds. And there it is. We are done.
All right.
So here is the completed look with a little flash of gold kind of look on it. A very cool pinky blush. Nothing on the lips because I'm going to be eating. I need to do my brows, so ignore all the stray hairs. Oh my baby gosh. My baby gosh, are you so spoiled?
All right.
So there is the eye look. Typically, if I didn't have a style, I would put on a dark eyeliner and a wing liner and some lashes, but I'm not trying to irritate my eye anymore. But now we are done, so we will continue with the cooking. Okay, so we are back. Stop. So now that it's cool, it's still a little bit warm, and it wants it to still be just a tad bit warm. So what it wants is us to take the end of a wooden spoon and poke holes all over the top of the cake. So go crazy.
No, we're gonna keep it symmetrical.
So this is what it should look like.
For you,
All
Bob.
holy. Okay.
Oh.
So now that that is done, we are going to heat the jar of hot fudge in the microwave until it can stir and be thin. It says about 30 to 60 seconds. Oh my gosh.
Get out of there.
It smells so good. And then we're going to pour the entire jar of hot fudge sauce on the top of the cake until the cake is cool. So we let it cool after that again. You can leave a little bit of the fudge to use as a topping at the end. So we're probably gonna do that.
I don't know. I don't really like fudge, man.
You picked
I'm joking.
This. You picked
joking.
this. If you're wondering. Oh, well.
Yeah, dude. Come on, bro. I told you should probably lick it.
If you're wondering where this cute tank top came from, it's cropped, it's ribbed, it's super soft, and like a cute, like, what would you say, like a minty green, but with like some blue in it?
There's no green or blue in it.
What color do you think it is?
It looks like off-white to me.
It's green.
Yeah, okay.
It came from Bimbo Trends.
So I just dump this on?
Yes. Do you have your spatula?
No. It's right here. Grab it. I'm gonna start pouring. Way to set the spoon there.
Oh no.
I ruined it.
You're gonna pour it all over, leaving a little bit for the topping. Don't forget that.
Okay, well, if I can get it all over.
Oh no, we might need more hot fudge.
Oh no, just no topping is what's gonna happen.
Allow it to absorb into the cake until the cake is cooled. So that means we get a little bit of a break. We have to let the cake cool the rest of the way, and the chocolate needs to absorb. So as soon as it's done absorbing, we will be back. So see you soon. We are back, and it is cooled. It took a little longer.
It took a really long time to cool,
than we
honestly.
thought it was gonna take. It's still kind of warm to the touch on the bottom middle, but
honestly, we're just done waiting because we want to sink our teeth into this,
I'm
man.
really excited. We're not patient. So next step.
Next step, we're going to go ahead and prepare one box of the dark chocolate
It
pudding.
called for dark chocolate, but they did not have dark chocolate, so we are doing the milk chocolate.
Okay. 1 3/4 cup of milk.
And before it's
The pudding sets, pour over the top of the cake, and put the cake in the fridge, and another 15-minute break. Listen, that's tough.
You picked it.
is.
You picked
Well, I
it.
didn't look at how to cook it before this happened. That's tragic. Hey, shouts out Ray, shouts out Austin.
Here's the milk.
Well, I don't know if there's a cup and 3/4 in that, but
We'll start.
damn, a cup and a half. It was close. It needs a cup and 3/4.
Oh, I was thinking a third.
Of course you were.
And keep going a little. And so.
Awesome. All right, put that in with the pudding.
And whisk, whisk. And then we pour it.
And then we put it in the fridge. And then we'll go on another 15-minute break.
So that is in the fridge. So we will be back in 15 minutes.
15.
15. We are back. And so the cake stays in the fridge while we make the rest of this. So couldn't we have then technically been baking this?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. That's what we get for not reading ahead.
We learn.
So I'm gonna need 1 3/4 of milk. Yeah, that's on us. That's our bad.
We're good. You said another 1 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't touch it. It's perfect.
It does look perfect. Good job. And what we're gonna do here is just mix this up and put this in the fridge and let it sit. Do instant dark. Refrigerate until the pudding has set.
So
Keep
that's like 5
your
minutes.
dirt pie in the fridge while doing this. It says 3/4 of the bag of Oreos. Right? Yep.
Yeah,
sure
the
does.
rest is just for the topping. So you'll put it in there. Prepping. We got
You
this.
Open that.
So we're gonna put the Oreos in a gallon Ziploc, and then we're gonna wrap it in a towel. That way, if the Oreos like poke out, it's not like all over the counter, and it's not like tearing up the counter or anything like that.
If you guys have any suggestions for our next munchies,
Let us know. Comments down below on social media. Let us know.
yeah, gang.
Munchies, not meals. We good?
I'm so hungry, dude.
Is that 3/4?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh. Could be more.
Oh, and so we used a second pudding, and it was another milk chocolate. It was another milk chocolate.
Double stuffed Oreos, baby.
Is what it called for. But I'm assuming that if you wanted to spice it up and do like another flavor in it, it would be okay. Like I bet the mint, like a mint Oreo would be good in it. And then you.
How'd that work?
It.
Uh-huh.
This came from my mom for Christmas, and I haven't gotten to use it yet. And it's like a really cool. No, let me.
Listen, see, you get out of the way and let me use this small flat hammer.
I'm doing it. I did some work. They're crushed.
Just sit it down.
But that's really. No, you have to use this.
Why?
Because I don't want it to get all icky.
See, but I can't see what I'm hitting.
Oh. We turn
Oh,
sideways. Okay, so what do we do now?
Alright, pretty simple.
Yeah?
We'll wait for that pudding to set.
Yes.
Okay? Then we take that whole container of Cool Whip and we put it into that container pudding.
Yeah. Mix it up.
And mix that together to where it's nice and fluffy.
Do we put the
Okay?
Oreos in with
And
that?
we put the Oreos into that mixture. And we mix that up.
Okay.
And then we cover the top of our cake with that.
Okay.
And then we're done.
And then we're done. Okay, let me check on the pudding.
Probably needs a little bit longer.
Pudding doesn't take that long.
If you raise your voice to me, I do have a wooden spoon right here. How's a stick a toothpick in it? If it comes out clean. If it comes out clean.
Look,
You think that's good?
it's set.
If you think it's good, then
It's
then let's
set.
do it.
It literally took like 3 minutes. Pudding doesn't take that long to set. And we will use the wood spoon
Why
from
wouldn't-
earlier.
wha-
Because you don't want to use the whisk for it.
Why
This is
not?
not something you whisk.
Oh my God.
And now, so you use a whole entire container of Cool Whip. We got extra creamy. It's not necessary,
You
but.
know, a spatula would be way better for this. Yeah, man, why don't you start cleaning the utensils you use?
I'm not doing dishes as I cook. I'll put dirty dishes in the sink as I cook.
Clean as you cook. Dude, come on. What are you doing?
Also, a heads up, I'm not a big fan of Cool Whip.
I love Cool Whip. Now I'm putting the Oreos into this mixture. Here, I'm gonna start folding them in.
I'm gonna wait until you get some of it folded in so it doesn't make as big a mess. Oh wait, the recipe's not in the fridge.
No, it's on my phone.
Oops. Okay, top the cake with the remaining. So spread that on top of the cake and then serve it cold. So it's
Throw this away.
good to go as soon as we're good to go.
All right. Well, what just fell?
The upstairs neighbors.
Oh, okay. Can you get the cake out?
Yes. Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. Right away, chef.
Name that movie.
Want me to name that movie?
Yeah.
It's Trolls, bro. Oh, yeah. You can angle the camera down to look at what we're doing at this point. They don't need to see my face. Oh my goodness.
Oops.
Dude,
Minor.
you're getting your hair in here, dude. Just hand camera it, man. Oh my goodness.
Oopsies.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's pretty alright.
So we're gonna put this in the fridge and let it cool just a little bit longer so everything's even, and we will be back when Robert is done munching and when this is ready. We are back. We have our flipper, we have 2 plates, and we have the cooled
Ooh, let me put this
cake.
in.
Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. So, fork. Let's
Fork so small.
try this. Pretty alright.
Mmm, so good.
That is pretty alright.
Would never make it again. Too much effort.
Too
not
much
worth
effort.
it.
I don't like
Not
it.
worth it. What a waste of a day.
It is good though. So if you're interested, suggest to do it, but
Come back next week where we try
something a lot easier, less parts.
less effort.
Have a good day. Subscribe to my channel. Thumbs this video up. Come back every Monday to watch us make some food, eat it,
Barely.
do a little bit of makeup, and share this with all your friends. Subscribe. Oh, and hit the bell notification so you get notified when we upload.
Oh, Brandon, that's so good.
So we'll see you next time.